Hi, Ed's shooting and we've just given him instructions on how to work the video on the phone, Mr. iPhone. Okay, so this is the collar, and I got myself confused the other day, but because I have probably bigger than the size Willie needs, it's going to be like double. So you're going to hold it, and if you can see, that's how the martingale part works. But when you put it on him, I've got it as short as it can go, and it should be short enough for him. So fully open, this part, there's going to be two pieces, and you want to slip it over his head, and you want this part where you're going to attach the leash on the top, so that when he's on the left-hand side of you, you pull it and tighten it. And if you want to make it bigger, you know, you can just stretch it out here. But this part is going to be doubled just because of his size. So let me tighten it back up again. And so that's how it's going to go on. This is how it's going to give you that little bit of extra when you put it on him. So if you look at Nico, I'm going to take his off. So with it, well, Nico, hold still. You can pull it.
It's very easy, as you can see.
You pull it over his head. You can see his is covered in hair. And again, see all his tags. You can see I've got his tags on this loop. So this is where you attach the leash. And that other part is where I put all his tags. He even has a St. Francis medal that I got from Joan Brennicke. Can't hurt. So you have it on. So with that part, you just slip it over his head. You know, in Nico's case, I got to get it under the hair. Yeah, you're being a star. You're being a model for the video. And then, so with the part that you hook the leash on under all this hair, I don't know what Ed's shooting, but you can see that it pulls tighter. I clip it on, and it is so that it pulls up.
Just so you know, there's a right way and wrong way to put it on. And
yeah.
See how it's on? So it's pulling.
So this pulls up.
Up.
You don't want it pulling down. You won't be able to get as good a correction. All right? And that's his leashies. And then, remember, are you showing my hand? Right,
Oh,
Nico,
no, what do you want me to show?
Nico,
Right.
get close. Get close. Right here. So you're going to hold it with the leash across your palm and over your thumb. And when he's good, you can, you know, just hold the end, obviously. But when you see another dog coming, just get that hand down the leash. And you can hold it like this to have that little bit of extra. Leave it loose when he's paying attention to you. And when he's not paying attention to you, just give him a little pop and have him look at you. And then you have your cookies right here, because I'm doing this all left-handed. And you can give him a cookie and say, "Isn't that a good boy?" Get close. And the other thing I forgot to tell you about is you always want to feed him at your left side. Like if you want to practice just getting him used to looking at you, get him on your left side. Because I don't want you to teach him to get his cookies in front of you, because then when he wants his cookie, he's going to step in front of you, and I'm afraid you'll trip. So you always want to give him his cookie on the left side. Nico, sit. Good. And then when he looks at you, you say, "Oh, yeah." Nico says, "You don't have anything." He says, "You're fucking playing with me." But anyway, so you want to give all the cookies on the left side. And you can even practice that in the house. You know, just have him sit beside you. And if you notice, when I want to get him back, put that left leg back. And then sit. Good boy. And then you would give him his cookies. And give all his cookies there and have him look at you from your left side so that you don't fall. There'll be another lesson after you see how you do with this one. But practice having him, you know, do that contact with you in the house before you go out on the street, because you can do it, you know, a lot easier and more comfortable. All right, enough. Nico says enough until he gets a cookie. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great trip. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
The
Bye.
credits now follow. Director, Ed Brettschneider. Cinematographer, Ed Brettschneider. Producer, Ed Brettschneider. Writer of script, Ed Brettschneider. That is the end.